Hey everyone, welcome back to Sweet Beat TV. I'm your host, Sienna Leone, and today I am so excited to say I'm joined by the summer I Turned Pretty star, Sean Kaufman. Hi, Sean, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. Like I said before this interview, I am such a fan of you and such a fan of this show. So thank you so much for taking time.
Oh, of course. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Now, Sean, I want to dive in all things the summer I turned pretty, but when you saw how people were taking to this show the second it came out, what went through your head?
Throughout the process of making it, the months that we had together, we kind of got the feeling that it was something special. You know, whether it was the bond that we were making or the show itself, we really felt like this was something that was special. And we had to wait a whole year till it came out, and we were kind of on our toes and wondering, oh no, is this really as special as maybe we think it is, or maybe we put onto it? And then so when the fan reaction came out and everybody just kind of fell in love, it was so reassuring to know that we weren't crazy, like we weren't insane, that this really did mean something, not only to us but to other people.
Yeah, so like you said, I mean, this series is going crazy on TikTok, crazy on social media. So if there was something, a little behind the scenes, fun little thing that you could tell your fans about this series, what would that be?
Probably that, like, well, just because you brought up TikTok, now I'm thinking about it. Every like TikTok, like Chris and I'll make, or we'll all make, like, we spend a lot of time on that app and like coming up with different things. And so Chris and I, we are staying together for the shooting of season 2, and we'll just be in our living room sometimes, like coming up with ideas, and we have a bunch of drafts saved and all that. So I don't know, maybe keep a lookout on there for some cool ideas.
We all know this show stems from the iconic Jenny books from the Summer I Turned Pretty novels. So, how do you think the show pays a tribute and represents the book? Do you think it has a good representation? Do you think it stemmed away from the storyline? What are your thoughts?
I mean, I think it has the best representation. I think it has a perfect mix of both, actually. The paying respect to the books and adding new things, for the show. And I think it blends that balance so well. Jenny was the showrunner for the first season, and it's just a different level when you have the author being such a big part of the show.
Yeah.
And so she was so fundamental in creating like a loving environment, but also, I mean, like, really, like, she knew exactly what scenes people wanted from the books, like, the pool scene with Conrad and Belly, and the smoking scene, everything that she knew fans would appreciate. But then the stuff like the debutante ball and the volleyball stuff that is completely new to the story, she also understood that people would love. And I think that it did a great job of sticking to the source material and also who the characters are.
Now, speaking about characters, I mean, Steven, what a guy. You play Steven in The Summer I Turned Pretty. So explain Steven to us.
Well, he's handsome, he's funny, not too far up. No, no. I like to think of him as an older brother, which I know is very self-explanatory. He literally is an older brother. But I think he kind of leads with that. He's very protective of Belly, and definitely overprotective to some points, but it comes from a place of love. And I think that's like the one thing about Steven. I'll always say he will always lead with love. No matter how much he maybe tries to shove that down or hide it and tuck it away so people don't see it. He loves Conrad, he loves Jeremiah, he loves his mother, and most importantly, he loves Belly.
I know you are filming right now, but what can you tell us? A little tea, I know, without what can we be expecting in season 2?
For the fans of the books, be very excited, because there's some stuff in there for the fans of the books that I think people who have been fans of Jenny Han for a while, they'll sit back and they'll really appreciate it.
I need to ask this hard question, but as Belly's older brother, who do you want her to end up with, Jeremiah or Conrad?
And this moment right now, I'm Team Conrad. I have to. I think that there's nothing like a first spark, first love. I don't think it's something you can get over. I think even as an older brother, even though he might disagree with her dating either one of his best friends, I think he'll understand.
But for the viewers at home, make sure you guys are catching Sean Kaufman as Steven in Amazon Prime's this summer, I Turn Pretty, which is out now. Sean Kaufman, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.